I have to admit, I don't know who at Jakks came up with the idea of let's make a lot of holiday-themed Sonic figures, but I love it. Keep it going, please. I want to see what the Halloween theme would be. Happy Easter, everyone, and if you don't celebrate Easter, happy Sunday, happy day. Because it's Easter, and because I happen to just have these Easter-themed Sonic the Hedgehog figures, I figure, hey, let's review them today, why not? So, I didn't get the full wave. The only guys I were able to find that I wanted were Knuckles, Eggman, and Pocky, which is the bunny flicky. The only reason I got these guys is, one, the only way to get Pocky is in a big gift set that I don't know if I want it or not, so this way to get a bunny. That Eggman is just awesome. I love that he's still painted like an Easter egg. And then Pink Knuckles, I mean, it's Pink Knuckles. Why wouldn't you want that? On the back of the box, I'll pull out Eggman. You can see, you get a nice little piece of artwork for the figures, and then you get the wave. As you can see, you could get Tails, Sonic, and Amy as well. I don't want Tails or Sonic, they're just a little too plain. Amy I would have loved, but I wasn't able to find Amy anywhere. If I find Amy anywhere, I will pick her up. But yeah, and then just show the artwork on the back. There's Knuckles. And then to show Pocky, there's Pocky. Also, Pocky's the only one that has this warning choking hazard logo because he is small, and children eat anything. Getting these three out of their boxes, and they're just so adorable. They are just straight repaints of the 2-inch figures, that being the classic Knuckles, the classic Eggman, and then the Pocky. The only new thing here is this bucket, that's a new accessory. But even still, it's just such a unique look for all three of these characters, and it's so nice and, I don't know, poppy. Like, if I were a kid and I found these guys in my Easter basket, that'd blow my mind. These are so much cooler than, like, little candies to me. But just taking a look at the figures, we do have our classic Knuckles. As you can see, he is done up in a little bit of tan, a little bit of white, but mostly just varying shades of pink. Pink is one of my favorite colors, so I do like this. You have a swivel at the head. It's impaired by his dreads, though. Universal at the shoulder, again, impaired by the dreads. And then universal down here at the hips. So you can get him into a handful of different poses. Very good-looking figure. Not the best classic Knuckles we ever got, but still good-looking. And then here on the back, you, of course, have his tail. I like that Knuckles a good bit, but the one I was really excited to get, and the one I'm so happy I was finally able to find. So much so that if I didn't find him, I wasn't going to make this video. But now that I have him, this Eggman. I love this. Like, it just looks like him in, like, his pajamas. But you have a rotation at the head, universal at the shoulders, universal at the hips. But just look at him, this big, doofy costume. Literally just looks like an Easter egg with arms and legs. It's the fact that they made Dr. Eggman an Easter egg. That is perfect. And then as for Pocky, so the basket is fine. Very simple sculpt, just one color, but it looks like an Easter basket. And you gotta think, right? They have a bunny for Easter, so it's the Easter bunny. It works. But he has swivels on all four of his legs. You can give him to a handful of different poses. He looks great, very cute. There's always going to be a part of me that doesn't get the flickies, though. Like, and this is the same thing with everything that has anthropomorphic animals. What makes Knuckles sentient and this bunny just a bunny? Why can Knuckles talk, but this rabbit is just a cartoon rabbit? I don't know, man. In any case, these guys look wonderful. I love all three of them. Would have loved to have seen Amy, but hey, these three are good enough. Here are Knuckles and Eggman next to the figures that they are repainted from. As you can see, nothing new here in terms of sculpt, but still very striking new color schemes that make them honestly feel like new figures. And there's actually sculpted details on Knuckles that are easier to see when he's pink as opposed to when he's red, like his angry eyebrows. And then here's Pocky alongside the 2-inch classic Sonic because why not? It looks good together. And then the basket as well because again, hey, why not? I would never call these three must-haves, aside from if you want Poppy but don't want to get the gift set. What I will say though is that they are fun. They are different, they are unique, they're nice and cheap, they go for about $4. They're great. I love them. I would love to see more stuff like this from Jakks. I know that they did a Christmas version back in December. I'd love to see other holidays. Like, we've already done St. Patrick's Day, so we're past that. But maybe like Halloween, 4th of July, Thanksgiving. What are other major holidays? You know what? President's Day. I want to see Amy Rose as Thomas Jefferson. After you do that, Jakks, then you will finally be the top tier toy makers that we all know you could be.